Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Shana. This is Alice. And welcome to my beautiful cross stitch mess. Hey Alice, mommy was just going to film. Yes. If you're new here, this is my second Flosstube now. I live in Belgium with my two cats, Alice, which you see here, and Missy, who is sleeping somewhere upstairs. And I live in Belgium with my partner, Dieter, and my two beautiful children, Marika, age 10, and Clara, age 2, almost 3. She's going to be 3 in November. Um, I was planning on filming this video earlier, but my youngest had was ill for a good week and a half. The doctors thought that it was a viral infection, maybe even COVID, but because she's so young still, they don't test her for COVID yet. So we have had some very severe fevers, going as high as 41.5 degrees Celsius. So it was not fun. The only thing I did for that week and a half almost is just taking care of her. And then on Monday we returned to the doctor for a third time, and there they said, well, we'll check her urine. Maybe it's something else than a viral infection. So we'll check her urine and we will go from there. And on Tuesday, I got a phone call from the doctors that we had to put her on antibiotics immediately because she had a bad case of a urine tract infection. So, yeah, she's on the third day of antibiotics now, and even after the first doses, we just had our baby back after a week and a half of yeah, just she didn't do anything much than sleeping and eating. So yeah, I'm very happy. She's at school now again today, together with her big sister. So I finally have time to film this video. um, I also want to thank each and every one of you who liked my last video, who subscribed, who put a comment on there. You guys are so sweet. I am so happy to have such lovely comments, and I want to thank each and every one of you. Um, on follow-up on my whip parade, I thought today I would film a kids parade. I have my box right here where I put in all my kits and a few pattern books as well. So yeah, my kits come from everywhere, from LNS's, from eBay. LNS stands for Local Needlework Store. And the reason I make 90% of my whips and things I started are kits. And that's because here in Belgium, not a lot of LNSs carry patterns. Like before Flosstube, I've never heard of Mirabilia, Miracorbet, Lavender and Lace, things as, what's that other famous, like Brenda Gervais and Blackbird Designs. That was the one I was looking for. I never heard of all those companies before Flosstube, because in Belgium, everyone just sells the kits. And then once I joined the Facebook group, I've heard then of Heaven and Earth Designs. And then it still took me 3 years to finally start my first Heaven and Earth Designs, because it dawned on me that kits are a lot cheaper here in Belgium than patterns. We pay 1.80 euros now for one skein of DMC. So if you are kitting up like a Heaven and Red Designs, for example, things can get quite expensive fast. So yeah, which is why I still make a lot of kits more than patterns. But as you saw in my whip parade, I started a lavender and lace, I started a mirabilia, and in my basket there are a few pattern books. And I have a lot more patterns upstairs, but I didn't bring my folder because otherwise this video would take way too long. But a lot of my kits are dimensions, because I love how intricate their designs are. And yeah, one of my LNSs who closed down right now due to retirements, she still had a lot of OOP dimension kits, which is when I started to collect them once I discovered her shop and bought as many as I could before she retired. So let's get right into it. Um, First, I want to show you this book. It's Oriental Odyssey by Joan Elliott, and this is the book I mentioned in my whip parade. You can find the pattern along amongst other patterns, of course, from my Oriental fans. So, which is why I wanted to show you guys this, but I cannot find the right page now. It's a gorgeous book nonetheless. So if you don't want to stitch the fans, then you can still, here it is. Then you can still look for other patterns in the book because it is just gorgeous. So the book is called An Oriental Odyssey. I bought it secondhand. I think it's from a library or something. That got rid of it, and I was very happy to only pay like 10 euros for it, I think. There is one other pattern I want to show you guys that I really would like to do, but I cannot find it right now. Let me take one more look, and then if I don't find it, then immediately I'll stop looking for it. Here it is. Here, it's this geisha. There are a few geishas in here, but I just love this one. The colors and the intricate details on her kimono. Oh, just so beautiful. So yeah, if you are still able to find this book, please buy it because it is stunning. And yeah, now I just realized that the pattern is also on the front of the book. I'm such an idiot. So yeah, this is an Oriental Odyssey by Joan Elliott. She also has a book kind of like this one with Native American designs in it, and I would love to purchase it once I find it, but yeah, it's, as I said, very hard to find here in Belgium. And then I have one other book in here, and it is Let Love Rain by Teresa Kogut. And I know a lot of you started or even finished this sampler, Let Love Rain. And I love it, and I want to make this sampler someday, but there is another pattern in this book that I actually like more, and I want to start first when I ever come to it. And this is Love Your Family. And this has so much more meaning to me than the other sampler. It says, if you want to change the world, go home and love your family. And I just love that sentiment. And yeah, it's a lot smaller as well, as you can see. But yeah, I don't know what it is about this one, but I like it a lot more. So yeah, so that is for the books. Now let's get into the kits. And we are starting off with a Gold Collection Petites Dimensions kit, and it's called Charming. And it's just a little kitty on a few blankets, and this is one I bought at my local LNS before she retired, and you don't have to look at the price because everything was like 50% off. So I for a lot of these kits I didn't even pay full price. So yeah. Comes with Ada on the back and the colors. And I'm just looking. It's 18 count ivory Ada. So yeah. And I just love this cute little pattern. Um, there is a company called the Cross Stitch Studio, which had this pattern in their shop for a while as a full coverage without backstitching, but with much more details in it as well. And I was thinking about buying it, but at the same time, one of the patterns from what's her name, Anne Stokes, was retiring as well. Well, a lot of Anne Stokes patterns retired, and this one was limited edition as well with the Cross Stitch Studio, and I just had to choose between this pattern, a few others of them with cats on them, or that Anne Stokes retired pattern, and I chose the Anne Stokes one because you'll see I have a lot of cats and stuff like that, but yeah, it was a fairy with a dragon on it. The green one, everything is in green. And while green is not my color, I just loved that artwork as well. And I have to be honest, I would have been really sad if I didn't have bought that pattern. So yeah, I just followed my heart and I bought that pattern instead. So this is not from Dimensions, this is actually from Alisa, and this comes from another LNS, which is closer to me because the LNS retirement, the LNS who went on retirement was in Bruges, where I come from and where my family still lives, but I live now in Kortrijk, and this comes from a store here in Kortrijk. So the company is called Alisa, and it's just a cute bear cup. On the back, it's just a pattern you see, so I cannot show the back, but yeah, it's called Northern Bear Cup. It's just a cute little pattern. But yeah, it comes with floss as well. It just says Ada fabric, but it doesn't say which Ada. It's a Russian company, so I don't know with the war going on if you find this easy or not. But yeah, I don't know about that. Then we have another Alisa kit, and I just bought this recently at a trip we made with my grandmother, and I bought this at a brick and mortar store across the across country, actually. So yeah, this is Happy Thoughts, and apparently it's after a William Oliver's painting. It's just a fancy lady. And she had a lot of fancy ladies that store in stock, but there was just something about this one that called to me for some reason. So yeah, that's why I bought her. It's a full coverage as well, as I can tell, so yeah, it will be a lot of work, but I would love to start her soon. I am planning for the first time planning a new year new start and a birthday start, because my birthday is on the 4th of January, and until now I've always just did the New Year, New Start because, yeah, I don't really celebrate my birthday either, or not much because everyone is already out partied because of New Year and Christmas, and everyone is stuffed, and including me. And yeah, with my cross stitch, I was like, yeah, why start two at once and stuff like that. But in therapy, they told me that celebrating your birthday is like celebrating your very being, your very right to exist. And I thought that was a beautiful sentiment. So I am thinking about, no, I am doing two starts in January. Maybe not one on the 1st of January and one on the 4th of January, but I am definitely doing both of them um, in honor of New Year and in honor of my birthday. So, and this one is a contender for that. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens. This one is definitely a contender. Um, we'll see what happens. Next kit is one I got off a website who actually sold the stock of another company or another store here in Belgium that closed down for I don't know what reason, and the company is called nafra.be, and she offered like these surprise boxes, and I bought one. I think it was like for 50 euros, and she put a price on it on each one, how much each one was worth, and yeah, this one was like 25.99 already. And I think I got like 5 or 6 kits in that package. So yeah, it was really worth my money, and it's the cute little Tigger one. I love Winnie the Pooh and I really love Tigger, so I'm really happy I got this one. But I am setting it aside for now because my oldest Marika, she uh, got into cross stitch as well, and she's actually stitching a Winnie the Pooh now. She's been on it for 6 months and she only put like 50 stitches in. But yeah, hey, she's little, she has ADHD, so I didn't blame her, but she asked me to put this one aside for her, and I'm very happy to do that. Mom has other stuff to work on. uh, this is another one that came from that surprise box, and it's oh wait, I didn't tell. So this Winnie the Pooh kit is from Vervaco, and this one is from Vervaco as well. Vervaco is, I think it's a Dutch company or a Belgian one. I don't know for sure. I don't see immediately a name on this, but it's a cute Christmas pattern with Santa Claus on it. And it actually comes with the hoop as well, so you can finish it in the hoop. So yeah, and it comes with all the floss and with 14 count Ada, white Ada. So yeah, I just thought it was cute to hang on one of my daughter's bedrooms or something like that when it's Christmas, but we'll see what happens with that. This one is the last I see from that box, and it's also a Verbaco kit, and it's called Rooster in Hen House. And my daughter loves chickens, and she asked me to make this one for her to hang up in her room. I didn't start it yet. As you can see, the colors are in here as well. I didn't start it yet, but maybe someday I will. I don't know yet. It's 14 counts. It comes with 14 count Ada, and the colors are here as well. So, yeah, that's that one. Then this kit I have had for ages. It's by Orchidea, uh, and it's Christmas ornaments, but with penguins. God, I love penguins. It comes with plastic canvas to cross stitch on, and all the flosses here is in here as well. And yeah, I just love how happy they look. No immediate plans to start this one as well, but yeah, I uh, I just love to look at them for now. We also have the problem that we live in a very small house and we don't really have room for a big Christmas tree. We put up a small one when the time comes, but yeah, with a small Christmas tree, I can only like hang six bulbs in it or something like that. So yeah, not much room for my ornaments. So I want to figure something else out to do with these when I make them, but I still haven't figured it out. So yeah. Then we come to my dimensions collection. The first one I already started. It's called Sacred Connection, but I am going to restart this. This was my not my first kit because I had some beginner kits when I was younger, but this one I bought when I was 18 or 19 years old, and I just got into serious cross stitch with this kit, and I think I bit off more than I could chew at that point. Um, yeah, there is a thread still hanging here as well, and yeah, my crosses are not going in the same direction, and everything is so ugly looking. The half crosses don't look that bad, but when you look like into here, the full crosses, it's a mess. And I did a middle start on this one as well, and I really don't like middle starts, so I am going to restart this one at some point, but I don't know when yet. Um, so stay tuned to look for that. These are all the colors. Oh, and the fabric is 18 count navy Ada. These are all the colors on my handy dandy cards. Ugh, so much floss. And I love the colors and I love everything about this kit, but as I said, I bit more off than I could chew at that point in time, and this kit deserved so much more. So and look, all this krynic that is all tangled up in here. I think it's called krynic. Well, I think it's krynic. The kits or dimensions calls it blending filament. Hey, I don't know if you could see this, but Alice thought it was a toy. So yeah. So that's that one. And then we come to a few kits that my grandmother has started, but she gave them to me because she doesn't like the way dimensions charts are. She has a hard time figuring out the colored pattern, and this one is on 18 count Ada too, I think, and she has a hard time seeing that as well, and she prefers doing things on 14 count Ada with easier to read charts like Vervaco, and Lanarte is another one of her favorite companies. So yeah, this one is called Horses by a Stream, and me and my grandmother both just love horses, so really glad I got this one. When I will get to it, I will be more than happy to start where she finished off. I can show you what she's done, and her work is beautiful, but yeah, she didn't want to continue with it. I think she started, yeah, here in the water at the bottom, and this is where she got to. So yeah, actually not bad at all, but yeah, I can see now that there are flosses coming out and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll have to figure it out once I once I continue with this. Um, but yeah, I will be more than happy to continue her work. And then another one, I'm not too keen on this design, but she really liked it, so maybe one day I can finish it for her. It's just a regular dimension, not a gold collection one, and this one is called Yellow Lap. And this one is actually on 14 count Ada, but yeah, she said she had a hard time reading the chart as well, so yeah, she didn't want to finish this one either. There are a lot of flosses again. And this is where she got to. And you can see here the dog coming into life, the mouth of the dog. I'm not gonna show you the threads because I see they're just one big mess at this moment, so I'll have to figure that out as well. And then we come to a lot of my stuff that I bought. And we start off with the old package with the sachets. It's called Memory Lane and it's the gold collection. And I just love the colors and the flowers, and I love the scene. Ugh, so peaceful. To be honest, I just want to live there. So yeah, it comes with 16 counts Dove Grey Ada, and of course all the threads, as we know from Dimension. I still have to sort the threads, but I don't mind actually. I know a lot of people really don't like sorting the threads, but I don't mind. For some reason. I don't know why, but I really don't mind. Alice, are you still bombing my video? You want to go upstairs? What's wrong? You want to go upstairs? Go then. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? I'm sorry. As I said in my previous video, I don't have really time to edit my videos, so what you see is what you get here. Alice, come on! Do you want to come? Or you want to stay upstairs? So yeah, thread sorting. I really don't mind sorting the threads, although these are quite a lot, to be honest. So yeah. Then we have, this is another contender to start on my either my birthday or my New Year New Start, and it's called the Nordwind. I usually don't do Christmas stuff, and especially not with Santa Claus on it, because here in Belgium we actually celebrate Sinterklaas instead of Santa Claus, and Sinterklaas comes on the 6th of December, and Santa Claus, of course, on the 24th of December. And another reason is you put all this effort into making one of these, and then you can only hang them up in your living room for like what, 1 month, 2 months. I don't know. But there was something about this one that I just couldn't say no to. I just couldn't resist this one. I love the wolf. I love the owl. I love the clothes on Santa Claus, which is in the traditional red one, which I super love. Um, yeah, it's gorgeous. It comes with 18 count white Ada, and of course the threads. And I presume, yeah, you have to sort them out yourself as well. These are all the threads. So as I said, this one is definitely a contender to start. Oh, come on. And then another one, this one I got from eBay. The other two ones I got from the LNS who is retired now. This one I got off eBay, and it's called Universal Unity, and it's also by the Gold Collection. And this one is actually another contender to start on the 1st of January or on my birthday, because I love animals in general. So yeah. And it was already opened when I bought it, but everything was in there, so except for maybe a needle, but hey, I have needles to spare, so the floss you have to sort out yourself again, which is okay for me. And it comes with 16 count of gray Ada, so the same Ada as on Memory Lane. Next one, I blame Debbie from Mama Bear Stitchery and Megan from Stitching Moon for this purchase. I watched their kit parades, and they were talking so enthusiastically about this kit that I just went to that. I contacted my retired LNS shop, and I asked if they still had it, and yes, they did. So I bought it. And by the way, Megan, if you're watching, thank you for shouting me out on your channel. I really appreciate it. And yeah, don't worry about how to pronounce my name. In Belgium, everyone says Shana. That's how you pronounce it here in Belgium. But I have a few British friends of mine who actually call me Shana. So it really doesn't matter how you pronounce my name, because I know the Belgian way is a bit hard to pronounce when your native language is English. But thank you for shouting me out. I really appreciate it. So Debbie, if you're watching, and Megan, this one's on you. It's called Thunder Ridge by the Gold Collection as well. And both of you were talking about the sky so enthusiastically and the way the horses were running. So yeah, I I had to get this kit as well. It comes with 18 count navy Ada, and here are all the colors. I presume these are already pre-sorted, so that's a bonus. But yeah. Then this one I have in my stash also for ages. This one I actually bought from an English website, but that website doesn't exist anymore. Let me take a sip first. This website doesn't exist anymore, but I know this kit isn't actually OP, so you can actually still get it, and it's called Alan Maylie's Gracious Era by the Gold Collection. and it's just a Victorian winter scene, and oh, I love it. And it comes with 16 count Dove Grey Ada. These are the colors, and this is actually another contender to start. For the sole purpose, or for the sole reason actually, that I had this kit for ages, and I still really love it, and I'm wondering why I never started this before. So yeah. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Here is another gold collection dimensions with horses, and it's called Frosty Morning. And if you see the price there, like 57 euros, and I only paid like 15 euros for this one. uh, because I think this one was only like 30% off, but I had my loyalty card where I saved up quite some discount as well. So yeah, that's why I only paid like 15 euros for this one. And it comes with. Oh, it doesn't actually say on the front. 16 count light blue Ada. And these are all the colors. So yeah, just another pretty scene with horses. Then we have a gold collection with wolves instead of horses, and it's called Wintertime Wolves. And I just love how cute these wolves are looking. The kit comes with 16 count Dove Grey Ada again. And these are all the colors. So yeah, lots of blues and grays and a bit of browns. So yeah, just makes me happy. Then a gold collection geisha, and it's called, well, actually, technically it's not a geisha, it's a Japanese maiden. It's the companion piece for my enchanting geisha that I'm working on, and this one I am not going to start until I finish my geisha. But I'm so glad I found this one because I really love the reds in her kimono and the bird here and there. Ugh, I just so love this one. The kit comes with 18 count ivory Ada, and this one I got from a second-hand website, kind of like eBay, but a Dutch one, I believe. Tweedehands .nl, I think. Or no, it was marktplaats.nl. Yeah, Tweedehands is a Belgian website, but whatever. If you're Dutch or Flemish, you'll know what I mean. So yeah, and these are the threads. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we're almost through the dimension kits. This one is also from the gold collection. It's my lady's chateau, and this one I got from eBay. And I love this scene so much. I'm actually planning on. I already finished a stroll in the park. I have a gracious era, and I have this one. I am planning on stitching them all up and to switch between each season. So gracious era for winter, a stroll in the park for summer, this one for spring, and then I am looking into one more that could go through for fall. I haven't found one yet that is in the gold dimension and the gold collection series, but I have found one from, I think it's called DMC All Our Yesteryears, I think, but I cannot I cannot recall the name right now of the kit, but yeah, it's a beautiful fall scene, which is kind of in the same spirit as the other three, which is what I am looking for. So yeah, it comes with 14 count ivory Ada, and these are the threads pre-sorted. And then the last gold collection dimensions one. Uh, this one I got from my retired LNS, and it's called Leonardo. And I just love the kitty cat in the paint and stuff like that. I love the way he looks, like he knows he's not allowed to sit on it, but he still does. So yeah. And the kit comes with 18 count white Ada and pre-sorted threads. And this one is also a contender to start in January. And then we have a regular dimension kits. It's called Bamboo Tiger, and it comes with 18 count black Ada. And I just love how the tiger comes off the black Ada. And these are the threads. So yeah, all those dimension kits. Then we have actually some patterns I already kitted up. Some with just the floss I see, and some with just the fabric. And this one is Home of a Needle Worker by Little House Needleworks. And I actually got, for this one, I already got my threads, not yet my fabric, but I switched out this blue. This blue was supposed to be all blue jeans, but I didn't like the blue as much, and because I am a pink and purple girl, I picked out a pink thread. I don't know yet if it will, how it will blend with the rest, but I think it will look stunning. And it's Secondhand Roads by Crescent Colors, but they switched, the brand has changed its name to, hold up, I think Classic Colorworks. I think that's it. And just a beautiful light pink variegated floss. So yeah, I think it will work quite well with the other colors instead of the blue. And then I have another one here that I picked out fabric for, but I have not gotten the threads for it, and it's by Jardin Privé, and it's called Patchwork au Chouette, which stands for Patchwork of Owls. And since I love owls as well, I just had to have this pattern, and I love the fun colors in it. And I picked out a fabric for it from HUV Design, and it's called Vanilla. And it is, let me check, 32 count linen. So just a beautiful, oh, the light here is horrendous, but it's like a very, very beautiful, soft baby yellow. No, I'm not gonna get it as beautiful as it looks in real life. Oh, the smell of her fabrics are just so nice. So nice. So that was that. Just making sure it's closed properly and putting everything back into place, because otherwise I will have a mess talking about afterwards. This one is another kit that comes from that surprise package I told you about, and it's from Apris Art, and it's called Clematis en Jug. And I think this is another Russian company. And I don't particularly like it, but I have a friend of mine who actually wants it after she's done with some of her other creative works, so I told her she can have it when she wants to. I cannot really tell. It comes with fabric and threads, of course, but 14 count milk white Ada, it says. And 43 colors. Yes, 43. So, yeah. As I said, not really my style, but a friend of mine will be very happy with this. Then we have some Luca S kits. I see I already opened this one, but I'm sure I haven't started this yet. And this is called the Little Kitten. And this one is another contender to start in January, just because I love the colors in this. I love it. I can't really tell because it's already opened yet. The package is 16 count Ada. Comes with 16 count Ada, and it's like pre-gridded like the way Luca S likes to do it, and I love their fabrics. And these are the colors. Aren't they beautiful? Like, these are all browns and grays and the blue one, and then these purples. Oh, stunning. And then we have yeah. Then we have these soft pastels, and then here another floss card, and then the last one, which fell down on the floor. So yeah. I can't wait to start this one. Oh, come on, behave. There we go. Okay, then another Luca S kit. I got this one from my grandma as well. She started it, and then she decided it was not for her either, and she tried to pull out all the threads as well, because she started actually in the wrong place as well. So I don't know, I think she mixed up two pages of her pattern, and she had to start top right on the page. No, she wanted to start top right, but she started the page from the top middle or something like that. So or the middle right, and yeah. So she actually gave this one to me as well to start, or to complete rather. So I took out all of her work. I continued doing that, and now it's awaiting for me to start it. And this one is called Artist and Model, and comes with 18 count Ada. So yeah, I love this scene as well. So cute. And then we have our last Luca S kit, and it's called Lucky Owl. And I love just the face he's pulling. Like, what's that on my head? Oh, he's so cute. these are all the threads. I actually haven't opened this one yet, but oh, look at those oranges and browns and oh, beautiful, beautiful. And that blue, beautiful. And it comes with 16 count Ada, and you can't really tell, but I think it's the pre-gridded Ada again. And it's skill level 3 out of 5, this one. So yeah. I bought this one at a hobby fair last year here in Belgium. And then the last kit I have is a Lanarte kit. And I didn't start this one yet for the sole purpose. The kit comes with linen, obviously, but it's just plain white or ecru or something like that. Excuse me. And I just want to do it on a different fabric. I want to do it on a fabric by Exu Design, but I haven't gotten around to buy it yet. I think I want to do it on Frozen Leaves, but I'm not quite sure yet. So yeah, this one is the kit, and it's called Romance. No, it's from the Romance Cross Stitch collection, and it's called Lady with Lipstick. And I just love how stunning she looks, and she deserves so much more than just a plain white linen, in my opinion. So the box has already been opened, so let's see if I can show you the colors of her. Yeah, it comes really beautifully packaged as well, as you can see. And these are the pre-sorted colors. The blues, and then I presume this is their skin tone. And then the other one are blues and greens. Really, really beautiful. But as I said, I am just looking for the right fabric to put her on, basically. And with that was my last kit that I had. So I hope you enjoyed this second video of mine. As I said, I will be coming to you with a regular update video, perhaps next week, because next week will be a month. It will be a month since I last recorded my whip parade, and yeah, we'll see when I will get around to film a regular update. So if you stuck with me the whole hour, I want to thank you. Please leave a comment which kits you think I should start, because as you can see, I have lots and lots to choose from, and I really have no idea which ones to choose. So yeah, even if I haven't mentioned it was a contender to start, just let me know. The only exception is, of course, the Japanese Maiden, because I really want to finish my Enchanted Geisha first. But otherwise, let me know which one you think I should start. And then I'm gonna show you a little bit of haul that I bought in my next video. I just want to reach out to Debbie from Mama Bear Stitchery again, and Megan from Stitching Moon. If you want to do a stitch along with Thunder Ridge, if you want to start a stitch along or a start along, let me know and I will gladly join you. Um, Again, Megan, thank you for shouting me out. I really, really appreciate it. Um, I hope your pregnancy is still going well, or if you have given birth yet, I hope you have a wonderful baby. I hope everything is fine with you. Um, so, yeah, I think that's all for today. So, I will say goodbye for now. And yeah, probably until next week. Bye bye.